Hi, welcome back to episode 2, season 2 of Frieren. Last time we watched episode 1, it was a good episode. It was short, or it felt short, even though it was as long as every other episode. We learned very little, yet enough to satisfy me. We saw many things. So we saw Frieren, who um, lost her powers because of those crystals. We saw Stark taking care of himself and the others without the help of both mages. We saw Wirbel's team, the gang. I already forgot their names, but I really hope we see them again. That it wasn't a goodbye. So here's hoping. I learned that the anime is not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Still hoping that I might be wrong, but hey, I'll take what I can get. So there's that. One thing I forgot to mention, I completely oversaw it. The beginning of season 2 starts almost identically as in season 1, episode 1. Well, not the very, very first beginning, because it shows the continuation of the last season, but both episodes start with Frieren and the team being on the carriage, having a discussion. She's reading a book. In season 1, it's Himmel and the team, and in season 2, it's her current team, so Fern and Stark. Really beautiful contrast between both episodes. I cannot wait to learn more of this anime, and I hope that in those few episodes that they give us, that we learn a lot more, which is something I can't wait. So in last episode, we saw also that they were going towards Weiche, or depending on which direction they walk to, I haven't rewatched the last few seconds, the post sign said on one direction Weiche, which is like a Germanificated, oh god, is that even a word? Version of deviation. It comes from the word abweichen. And the other one said something about a harbor. I don't remember exactly. Harbor neutral, harbor something. But I don't remember which direction they walk to. I guess we'll see it in this episode. I assume it's Weiche because it sounds more like a place. So there's that. Now, I have episode 2, season 2 loaded up on my screen. I will count down as I did last time. I will put the timer on the bottom. You can also see here in the back what's showing on my screen. So if you don't care to, if you're using another version of the anime, you can just sync up with what you see in the back, or you'll probably see in the bottom. You know, you do you. So I don't think there's any much more to say. The ED opening were okay. I mean, I'm pretty picky about my taste in music, or the art style especially I loved. Music itself is subjective, I guess. But we will start episode 2 now, and I will take notes and talk about them at the end of the anime. So, in 3, 2, 1, now. Instantly starting with the OP. Let me just put myself a little bit more here to the left. Okay. Actually, let me move this here. You can still see it. Okay. It's still, as I said, really beautiful made. I learned that the ED is a song called Martian, I think. I have to look that up again. Man, Eisen still looks different to me. I don't know why, what's with his eyes. Not in a bad way. I really like it, but it's like a different art style. Weird, weird thing, but this scene with the blue petal always reminds me of the beginning of Liz and the Bluebird with the blue feather. I don't know, dumb comparison, but it's the first thing that comes to mind. All right, episode 30. That's a thing. I mean, why not just? I guess. Yeah, I was about to say, what do you want to do exactly? Scratch the rust with your axe or something? Yeah, what the fuck is that? Another hero. Hmm. Lore. Really? As a human? 1,000 years. Schlacht, which means kind of like battle in German. So he's not confirmed dead. Or is it? Did I misunderstand? Probably not. Probably. Oh, they met. Because he knows. But man, 1,000 years? No Frieren. That's pretty OP, no? You know what's going to happen. I wasn't wrong about that. Tell him what? Oh, we're gonna let her know. We don't get to hear it? What the fuck? Oh, it is. Oh, man. Hmm. Oh, suddenly. Mom bringing her kids to work. Oh my god. That thing is about to burst. Don't mind me. Okay. Guess we get to see what it is. Fair. What the fuck was that? Yeah. But it's not your fault. Grafdach means roof. Well, Dach in German. So, kind of weird name. Uh-oh. That is blood. I feel like there is someone. Yeah. A woman? Priest. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Fair play to her that she can fight 3 people at once. Surely she's not dead. It's over? That was fast. Man, I mean, it lasted longer than I thought, but. Mm, makes sense. See you in 100 years. Why? Into helping steal the sword? Yeah, they didn't even ask. Of course. It's gonna be something stupid. Whatever makes her happy. That was it? That was it? What? Oh my god. Just when I thought that the episode's gonna be shorter. What the fuck? That was. There's no after credits as well. What? Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm still blown away by how fast it went by. Uh, we didn't really learn too much new. I mean, some lore, but we'll talk after this. Man, this is so beautifully animated. If this really is a stop motion of drawings, hand paint drawings, and with crayon style, I wish I could see like a behind the scenes work of this. I'm saying if because a lot of things nowadays can be made digitally, and it wouldn't make any difference. It's still beautiful. Uh, but man, somewhere she'd like maybe some Fern or Frieren backstory. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I rewatched some parts of the anime, and there's a few things that I want to correct myself. Starting with the very beginning, when I mentioned that the opening or the ED of the previous season or this season was from a song named The Martian. There's so many things wrong there. So, first of all, it's called Martian, just that. It's an animated short. You can find it on YouTube. It's a song that was used in the anime Shoshimin, not Frieren. I confused that because I recently watched Shoshimin. It's one of the animes that I watched last year, and I kept hearing that song. I just recently watched Martian and did the wrong connection. So there's that. Cleared. Now, a lot of things happen in this episode, but also not. Let me start with let's see the hero of the south. We got to see another hero besides Himmel. So apparently, I was wrong that the hero of the south is not the one who can see in the future 1,000 years. But here's my confusion. I rewatched it just to make sure, and the demon lord that he was fighting, Schlacht, he's the one who could see 1,000 years into the future. But that means also the hero of the storm himself could also see into the future. He mentioned it. He talked to Frieren about it, and she even mentioned it after cleaning the statue. So both could see the future, I guess. Which I might have to reconsider by rewatching the scene, but that's what I got from it. And we got no confirmation that he actually died. I mean, they showed the scene where his bloody sword was on the floor, but not really in a sense of, yeah, he's dead. No, I mean, there's even legends that say that he's still fighting Schlacht, so we don't even know if Schlacht himself is dead. If there's the hierarchy, Demon King, and then the seven sages of destruction that we saw, which I will talk about in a second. What does Demon Lord mean, or Schlacht himself? I'm saying Demon Lord because I assume that's what they call him, I think. But I assume he's in between both then? He leads the seven sages of destruction? Am I right? But other than that, we didn't see any mention that he got killed. So is he still around? Is Frieren gonna meet him? Who knows? Maybe it's the plot to one of the future episodes. But yeah, the seven sages of destruction. We have Aura, which we know was in it and is confirmed to be dead. Then there's she said that there's two of the seven that got defeated by Team Himmel. So this is the part where I'm unsure. She said we only defeated two of them. Who is we? Did she mean Aura and Qual? Which I don't even know if he's part of the Seven Sages. I know they called him the Elder Sage of Corruption, I believe, or Destruction, but I don't remember them ever mentioning Qual being in the Seven Sages of Destruction. For those who don't know, Qual is the big demon who was turned into stone, and then Frieren turned him back to normal so she could actually kill him, which is another confirmed kill. But if he's not part of the seven, that means we only have one confirmed dead, which is Aura, and then the second one, because she said, yeah, we only defeated two of them. Um, Depending on who she meant we, if it meant Stark and Fern, then I believe it's gonna be Qual. But, or no, it has to be Qual. I was thinking, oh, maybe it was the guy who had his blood turn into a sword type of thing, but he was not really that high up in the hierarchy. He was just working for Aura. So Aura, let's just say for now Qual, and then she said the remaining five, two fled or died. So there's two of them. We don't know what happened to them. And she said the remaining three were killed by the Hero of the South. So three of them, when Hero of the South fought all seven, he killed three. So that's three down. There's four left, and then minus two of the defeated ones that Frieren said, which means there's only. Does that make sense? There's only two left. I guess. I mean, that's all I wrote in my notes. I mean, two were defeated by Team Himmel, five remained, two fled or died out of those five, and the remaining three were dead by Hero of the Storm. So I assume we will somehow meet two of them in the future, because she didn't talk about anything else about those two. If Aura and Qual are two of the killed ones, or maybe those two that fled, because I believe Fern mentioned like Aura when she said, "Oh yeah, two of them fled," and when she said like Aura, so that I mean, oh my god, I'm actually confused. Okay, again, so we have this picture here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven members of the Sages of Destruction. We have Aura, 100% guaranteed dead. We have three of those, let's just pick random ones, dead by Hero of the South. There remains three left. So, since Frieren said she only killed two of them, I'm gonna assume, just for the sake of it, that she meant Aura and another one. Although none of these seven look like Qual. Even the big one, the horns look completely different. They Qual had more like a goat type of yeah, the well, not like a goat, but it was more rounded. While in this picture of the seven, it's more like spiral, I guess. So it can't be one of these. So Qual was not part of the seven members of the seven sages of destruction. So that leaves. Am I forgetting one? Holy shit! Hold on. In season one, there was a whole arc about Aura, but who was uh, the second sage that they killed? None of these remind me of anyone. I mean, except the one with the drilled uh horns, but no, I don't remember. I might be completely out of touch here and going over someone very important in season one, but I don't remember who the second one was. I'll have to rethink about it and maybe talk about it next week, but or in the next episode. But holy shit! Okay, so if we go by what she said, two were killed by Frieren, three were killed by the hero of the South. There remains two of them. So I guess we'll see who those two are. even though the whole math doesn't math. I mean, I'm you know what? I'm just gonna accept it as it is. Five are dead confirmed, two free and three by the hero, and two are left. Whatever happens, I guess we'll hear about it. Now, what is still confusing me, but it's unsure, which I assume we'll learn more into the future, is the outcome of Schlacht, if he's still alive, and the outcome of the hero himself. Now, I believe the hero is dead. I mean, yes, we saw the bloody sword. Yes, it is kept vague because ooh, mystery. But what reason would there be to keep him alive? Because the Demon King is dead, unless one of the two remaining uh sages who is still alive is keeping the hero of the South alive for some reason. Whatever the fuck the reason is for that, because demons are meant to be greedy and they like to show off their power. So why not kill a human, which not an elf or anything? Well, that could be another reason. Demons hate elves, but what about humans? I mean, they like to kill them too. So I don't know. I'm theorizing a lot here. Uh, but I'm gonna leave this theory here to the side to see how it progresses in the next episodes. We only have 8 episodes left, man. 8 episodes. My camera died. Nice. You didn't miss anything because I stopped recording as soon as I noticed it, which is 1 second after it happened. But yeah, I took a quick shower, so anyways, as we were talking about, I believe that the Seven Sages of Destruction will be a major plot point in the future, unless I completely misunderstood what Frieren said, and they're all dead. Except for Schlacht, which is someone who I believe we will definitely see in the future, but uh, she talked about five, and then two, and then three, and okay, we talked about this. I'll let myself get surprised by it. What else happened? We talked about this whole. No, we didn't talk. We saw about this Graf Dach, or as you say in English, Count Roof. Graf is like Graf Dracula, Count Dracula, Count Graf. Dach, roof, for whatever reason. We didn't see any correlation with it, but maybe the family is prestigious, so they represent themselves as a roof, whatever. Um, Kind of felt like random. Oh, we have to find a sword demon, which they called him Sword Demon. So there's two of them, I guess. It has been stolen twice, and the first time we saw how Himmel's party defeated the Sword Demon and retrieved the sword back to the Dach family. But I wish we could have seen more of that because we saw him being badass, pulling out the swords on top of that cliff, and then the next scene we saw is just smoke or him being gone. Uh, Good on them, I guess, but I kind of wish we saw more of that. The same thing with the second sword demon, the newer one, the one Frieren killed. It went on for longer than I thought. The fight. That means the demon, those demon swords. What? The sword demons, the demons who stole the sword, are pretty strong, like super strong. If they can survive that long against two mages, two really strong mages, and Stark. So, but still, it was over in a blink. It was long enough to be too long, but overall too short. So I wish it would go on and we could hear more about the backstory of this demon who stole the sword. And I guess we have to do what we have to do to keep the episode short. So I'll take it. It was fine. I wish there was more. What else did I note? So we saw we talked about the hero of the South and his future vision. I talked about the Martian mistake that I made. I think that was it. That was the two big plot points in this episode: the Schlacht thing with the hero of the South and the sword demon and the Dach family. So very very not short physically, but theoretically it felt short episode. I I really I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried. Not really worried. No. That's the wrong word. I'm confident that season two will be great. I'm excited to see, a little bit nervous to see what they will do with the rest of the 8 episodes. Now, compared to season one, it was long. Yes, 20 something episodes. Uh, Compared to a lot of people who praised the tournament arc as, oh, this is the good part of Frieren, I think I really enjoyed that part, but it was like a change of pace. Like they grabbed you out of the comfy 20-minute episodes like this one or the previous one, and they just pulled action over after action after action with so many new characters and all that. I love when they introduce characters. Easy to remember characters. If there's an anime that introduces 200 characters just for the sake of being background characters, then no, that's kind of dumb. But in this episode, they made it really. In this episode, in the first season during the tournament arc, they made it sure to um, show kind of like a backstory to every single character. But then again, I liked those calm episodes because the anime was long, so we had enough moment for the action-packed scenes alongside the comfy scenes. This one, I wonder if they're gonna do the same in 10 episodes, or if they're just gonna use that comfy vibe from season one for all 10 episodes. So who knows? I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna write here Frieren season 2 episode 3 for tomorrow, I think. Yes, tomorrow, as the time as I'm recording this. So I will this time be faster at watching and reacting to it compared to this episode, because I took my time with it, completely forgetting that the episode came out. I'm still recovering from my laziness back when I was in Japan a few weeks ago. Also, I apparently I have a hairline fracture on one of my ribs because I'm coughing so much. You don't hear it because I either cut it out or I'm resisting to cough. I've been having a cold since I came back from Japan. So that also kind of made me forget about this anime, but I will definitely be more on the regular schedule with the next episodes, and I hope you will be there. So yeah, I think we talked about everything that was needed. Looking forward for next episode next week. So tomorrow, not next week. I hope you forgive me for my forgetfulness and things that I might have missed in this episode or compared to last season, as I said. And I'll see you next time then. Bye bye.